Boys and girls, Crumlin was on the world news this week. I saw it in the news. Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister, came all the way over from London to go to Crumlin Integrated Primary School, and from what I could see, he enjoyed himself. He made a bug hotel, and he planted an acorn, and he planted a cherry tree, and I think he had a good time. Now, whenever somebody famous comes somewhere, people will travel a long way just to see them. In fact, sometimes if somebody really famous comes, people will plan to go all day just to catch a glimpse of them. And that's what our story in the Bible's about today. Jesus had become really famous. Everybody was talking about Jesus. So there was one wee boy, and he heard that Jesus was coming to a place not too far from him. Unlike me, this wee boy was organised. He got himself his lunchbox, and he filled it up with enough food to do him for the day. So what do we have? We have 5 loaves, and I don't like fish, but a tin of tuna. That'll do me for the day. I'm not that organised, but this wee boy was. So they went all day, and he enjoyed listening to Jesus and the signs that Jesus performed. He made sick people well. But as it came to the evening time, it turns out that everybody else was like me, disorganised. So the wee boy sat down, and he had his food. And he thought, I could eat this, or I could share it. And he looked around him and he thought, I could maybe share this with 4 people, and we would all still be hungry. So instead, he took it to Andrew, one of Jesus' close friends. And Andrew took him straight to Jesus, the person that he had come to see, the man who had been performing the signs and making sick people well all day, and who had been teaching. The boy came right up to Jesus, and Andrew said, we know everybody's hungry, but, well, we've got 5 loaves and a wee tin of tuna, well, 2 fish. I don't know what you can do with it. Everybody will still be hungry, but it's the best we can do. Jesus smiled and looked down at the wee boy, and he says, I can do something with that. So he prayed, and he got everybody to sit down, and he started to share the food. And something amazing happened. As Jesus shared the 5 wee loaves and 2 fish with everybody, the amount of food grew and grew and grew. How long would it take to serve 5,000 people? It must have taken hours. And the food just kept on coming. It was barley loaves and the 2 wee fish, and everybody had enough. And not only that, there was leftovers. The wee boy could have eaten the food himself, and he would have been satisfied. He could have shared it with maybe 2 or 3 other people, 4 at a stretch, and they would have eaten something. But he gave it to Jesus, and over 5,000 people ate that day until they were full and there was leftovers. Now, we can share things with other people. There's lots of things that we have that we could share with other people. I'm not just talking about bread or PlayStations or things like that. There's the things we're good at. Talents, like being able to make friends or being able to write stories. Maybe you're good at music or science. You can do those things yourself, and you can enjoy doing them yourself. Or you can share them with other people, and other people will benefit. But the best thing that we can do with anything we have is to say to God, I can do this, it's yours. And if we give the things that we have to God, then we will see amazing things happen with those things that we give to him. So we're now going to sing a song, your song. This is Rent Collective Experiment and Build Your Kingdom Here.